In this lesson, we're going to be adding positive and negative numbers. We're going to be combining these numbers together, and we're going to use large numbers so that we can really refine the process of figuring out what our net worth is when we're working inside of Awesome Island. So before we get into the big numbers, let's start with just the fundamentals of adding and combining negative and positive numbers together. So if I were to take positive 17 and combine that with negative 10, 17 minus 10 leaves me with 7. And when you're combining a positive and a negative number, the larger number is going to shrink. Now, when we combine like numbers, let's look at positive 17 plus 17, also known as 17 plus 17. That equals 34. Now, if this was negative 17 and negative 17, the answer is going to be a bigger number. It's going to grow, and it would be negative 34. If I did 9, positive 9, minus 13, then that's going to leave me with a positive 4. Again, the larger number gets smaller. So let's move on to some big numbers and some big number examples. Let's say 224,000 negative. And to this, I'm going to add 200,000 positive. So when we combine a positive and a negative number, the larger number is going to get smaller when we combine them. This leaves us with a remainder of $24,000 negative. And we know that because the 200 from the 200,000 cancel each other out, leaving us with $24,000 remaining. When you're combining a positive and a negative number, the larger number is going to get smaller. We see that here. Now let's say I were to add $7,000 to this. Well, if I have negative 24,000, positive 7,000, the end result is that this number is going to get smaller. And when I combine them, it leaves me with negative $17,000. Again, the larger the two numbers when I'm combining a positive and a negative is going to get smaller. So for the next number, let's say I were to add, not another positive number, but this time a negative number, 79,900. So if I want to combine these, what happens when I combine two like numbers? The answer is going to be larger. So putting these together, I have 900. 7 and 9 is 16. Add the 1 in the 2, 96,900, and that is a negative number. You see it became larger. So 224,000, we added 200,000, left us with negative 24,000. We add 7,000 to it, leaves us with a negative 17,000. So we're moving in the right direction. As we add income, as we add investment earnings, the number is getting better. And then we're going to add a big negative number, which is going to make our previous negative number even larger. Let's do this again, but with a different set of numbers. So let's say I have negative $154,000. And then to this, I'm going to add positive $100,000. This is a larger number. It's going to shrink. It leaves me with negative $54,000. Now, if I wanted to add positive $5,000, when I take 54,000 and add a positive negative and a positive number, the larger number is going to get smaller. So that's going to leave me with negative $49,000. Now, let's say that I'm going to add another negative number, 18,600. When we add two negative numbers, the answer is going to be larger. So we do this, we bring the 600 down, 9 and 8, 17, carry the 1, 4, and 5, and 6, takes us to 67,600 negative. So again, adding two negative numbers gives us a larger negative number. I want you to look at this. Negative 154,500. That number may be familiar to you, as it could be your total expenses for your round. The 100,000 could be your 5-year income. The $5,000, your investment income. And then this number here would be your prior term net worth. And most importantly, this number right here at the bottom is your current net worth. So we've done these calculations before. I hope this is easier to follow. You'll have some calculations to do of your own. If you have any questions, let me know.